Hey, hi y'all.
Hey people.
Hey people.
How you doing?
Hi family. How you doing? Hi family. How you doing? Hey. All right. Now that we got that little dance out the way, we want to say welcome everybody to
Story time. Story time. Story time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. If you don't know who I am, I'm Bunny G in the place to be.
Hey.
And like I always say, wherever the Ruach is, I just want to, call my name so I can tell you I'm in the presence. Okay, I am here, present, mentally, physically, emotionally, all the above. I am here. Shabbat Shalom. And then if you don't know who she is, which that would make sense, because if you know who I am, you already know who she is. However, for the new people, we have two people on. So for the 1.5 person that don't know who she is, she's none other than, come on, family, do it for the new person. Auntie Shelly on the beat. That's right, y'all know we no longer do it for ourselves, but we do it for the community. Hashtag community minded. That's us. As always, y'all know before we dive in the book of Shemu-el, Shemu-el, we're going to hit you with a good old scripture, as we do every day before story time. So this scripture is just coming from the book of Psalms. And it's just going to be the book. I don't know. I shouldn't say it's just, because every scripture hits, especially when you be in this ye awakening. So I'm using my St0ryTim3 app, which you can purchase during your app store. I think it's the best. It's under like $23.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. So we're going to go to Psalms 1. Blessed is the man that walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the Torah of Yahuwah, and in his Torah he meditates day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he does shall prosper. The wicked are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind drives away. Therefore the wicked shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For Yahuwah knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked shall perish. Amen. Shall perish. And real quick, why don't y'all bow y'all head as y'all pray with us before we get into story time? Father Yah, we thank you for allowing us to do story time one more time, Father Yah. We pray that you will bless the viewers and bless us, Father. Open up our understanding and give us wisdom and discernment concerning your word. Allow us to read and understand your word in its right context, Father, as we deliver it, as you see fit, Father Yah. May your people be blessed. May they feel your presence right where they are. In Yahushua's name we pray. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. All right, y'all. Now listen, now that we got 9 people, we doing something. Y'all showing out. To the 9 people that's on here, y'all want something from the gas station, okay? Y'all cutting up. You cutting up now. Don't let that go to 10.
Well, you picked the most expensive store in the world.
You right. Nah, I wasn't talking about gas. I'm talking about chips and stuff and the A&P and cookies, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You want something from the gas station. Within the gas station.
The gas station stove.
There you go. Stove. There you go. Now listen, now listen, y'all didn't have to show up when I said 10. You didn't have to show up and show out. But listen, for the 10 that's on here, maybe 8 of you, no, maybe 2, I'll be realistic. Maybe 2 of you are unsure, like what is this? You may hear something read that you are not used to. It ain't you. It is us. It's us. It's because we're reading out of the St0ryTim3 Bible. All right. So you can purchase this Bible on st0ryTim3.net, www.st0ryTim3.net. But what you can't find it is .com. Okay. It's not on there. But what we recommend is that you don't buy it full price.
No.
We don't. But before you do what you do at the end of your checkout, you want to do a discount. you want to type in story time because
10% is 10%.
all day long, okay? So type in story time and let me tell you how to spell it because it gets a little difficult, I guess. So the O in the word is story time, right? The O in the word story is actually a 0 because we thought we was doing the most, okay? By we, I do mean me. But then the E serves a real purpose, like now unto him purpose, okay? It got a real purpose. It's going to keep you from falling because it's a reminder of turning back to the covenant, all right? The commandments, because you now understand the assignment. You straight up in Torah. You
in it.
You in it. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pass the little invisible mic over to Auntie Shelly on the beat, and let her catch you up on the 6th day. Where we left off, because I don't know.
Okay, so we are in Shemu-el, which is 1 Samuel.
I like that.
And
we're
basically at the end of chapter 10 right now. Because that's where we clipped to, the last couple of verses of chapter 10. But Yahuwah has chosen Saul as their king, even though Samuel has already warn them, if you take this what your king gonna do. There's like, no, make us king like all the nations. So he's going through it. He has chosen Saul as his king. Saul tried to hide, but they still know it's Saul. And basically Samuel is now telling the people Saul is the king. And so we're gonna actually see their reaction. But the thing you need to really, really remember is the people did not just ask for a king. They asked for a king like all the other nations. You gotta be careful with what you ask for, because they were looking at other nations and said, I want a king like that. Because Yahuwah was already their king. They didn't say, give me a king after your own heart. Give us a king that follows you so that we will forever keep your Torah, so that we will stay. No, give us a king like all the other nations. That's why you got to be careful with what you ask for.
Specific for your heart. I got you.
You know, and I thought about that the other day, how all of us say things, we all say it like that, or we'll go ask. We'll say it wrong, you know, or like ask. This. Ask. We'll say ask. We have to train ourselves to actually go ask. I really think it's our, what do y'all call it? Accent.
Yeah, okay, accent, yeah.
Like they try to say, I can't speak proper. I think that's our accent.
Yeah, because you know what?
Because they try to say we didn't know how to talk.
Right.
We spoke Hebrew just like other countries and stuff when they learn English, or even when you learn another language.
Yes.
They know that it's an accent from somewhere.
Yes.
They know you're not speaking their native, you know. I think that's where that comes. Because we all do it the wrong way.
All the time.
All the time.
Especially if you rock and hang with me, you will hear me jack up a word. You might think I'm anointed to do so, but it's just be the way I speak. I'll be like, oh, well, you knew what I meant. Carry on. Process it, carry on. All right. But with that being said, shalom to our sisters and our brothers that is rocking with us tonight. We are in for a read. And actually, I don't even know, but I just feel that way. Hopefully that little thumbnail clip matches what we read tonight. Because it's always a guess. All right. So shall I just start on chapter 10? What year?
Only because it's so... The only reason why I don't want to start from the top is because, you know, later we'll announce it to you all later. Tomorrow on Wednesday we're off.
Oh yes.
So let's just go from
23.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So chapter 10, verse 23, and that's where I believe I clipped y'all.
Yeah, that's where Saul is hiding.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they ran and fetched him thence. And when he stood among the people, he was higher than any of the people from his shoulders and upwards. And Shemu-el said to all the people, see ye him whom Yahuwah has chosen, and there is none like him among all the people. And all the people shouted and said, Elohim, save the king. Then Shemu-el told the people the manner of the kingdom. And this is the it's a lowercase k. Okay, so the manner of the kingdom. And wrote it in a sefer and laid it up before Yahuwah. And Shemu-el sent all the people away, every man to his house. And Shaul, or Saul, also went home to Gibeah. And there went with him a band of men, whose heart Elohim had touched. But the children of Baal said, how shall this man save us? They despised him and brought him no presents. But he held his peace.
So already
cutting up.
People cutting up. The children of Belial.
There you go.
Because remember, they didn't kill everybody that was supposed to be killed. And remember, there's no king in the land. Everybody's still doing what's right in their own eyes. Even when Samuel tried to get him on his right track, then we got his sons over there taking bribes.
And it basically,
everybody just acting
if
up.
can't get right is a person, we see it. Okay?
Yeah.
They just can't get right. All right, chapter 11. And Naash, the Amorite, came and encamped against Yavesh Gilead. And all the men of Yavesh said unto Naash, cut a covenant with us, and we will serve you. And Naash, the Ammoni, answered them, on this condition will I cut a covenant with you, that I may thrust out all your right eyes. And we read that. Hold on, y'all.
So where was
you know what?
We're at the end of 11.
Yeah, we're at the end. And I have my apologies.
Yeah,
I had a whole... All right. So where we are is verse 12, chapter 11, verse 12. That's where we are.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's why I was
I'm sorry, my bad. And the people, so I'm going there now. Turn your page. And the people said unto Shemu-el, who is he who said, shall Shaul reign over us? Bring the men that we may put them to death. And Shaul said, there shall not a man be put to death this day. For today Yahuwah has wrought salvation in Yasharel. Then said Shemu-el to the people, come, and let us go to Gilgal and renew the kingdom there. And all the people went to Gilgal, and there they made Shaul king before Yahuwah in Gilgal. And there they sacrifices of peace offering before Yahuwah. And there Shaul and all the men of Yasharel rejoiced greatly.
Yes. So now remember, because they said, we're going to put out your eye, and they was like, yeah, well, okay, let's think about it. But in the meantime, Saul came through and said, who threatened them people?
Yes.
And he went and defeated the Amorites.
Sorry, you guys.
And so now that's where we left off. And then some of the children of Baal was like, he ain't reigning over us. And they won that war. And that's why I said, bring him out to us and we going to kill him. And Saul said, no, not today. We're going to rejoice over the victory. So you basically kept the traitors, the children of Belial. They're still there because you didn't want to kill them. You show them mercy.
We'll see how this works out. Chapter 12. And Shemu-el said unto all Yasharel, behold, I have hearkened unto your voice in all that ye said unto me, and have made a king over you. And now, behold, the king walks before you, and I am old and gray-headed. And behold, my sons are with you. And I have walked before you from my childhood unto this day. Behold, here I am, witness against me before Yahuwah, and before his anointed. Whose ox have I taken? Or whose ass have I taken? Or whom have I defrauded? Whom have I oppressed? Or of whom hand have I received any bribe to blind my eyes therewith? And I will restore it to you. And they said, you have not defrauded us, nor oppressed us, neither have you taken aught of any man's hand. And he said unto them, Yahuwah is witness against you, and his anointed is witness this day, that ye have not found aught in my hand. And they answered, he is witness.
So basically, Samuel saying, you got your king. I'm old. I'm out. Before I go, we're going to make this perfectly clear.
Right.
He said, and it says that his sons was with him because his sons was acting a fool.
Mm-hmm.
But Samuel is saying, Samuel's saying, right now, this is between me and y'all. Who did I, don't get to talking about my sons,
Right.
who did I defraud?
Mm-hmm.
Who did I take money from? Who did I personally take a bribe from? If anybody even thinks that, I'm getting ready to restore it to you right now in front of everybody.
Yep.
So in other words, speak now.
Yep.
If you got anything, he was like, nah, dude, nah, Sammy, we ain't got nothing against you.
Right.
It's not because of you.
It's also like a kind of a picture of kind of like repenting or something like if I've done anything that was just that, even if maybe I didn't see it, you know, he's like, there's that humility there. If I've done something and I didn't know, I'm going to restore it right now.
Yep. Let me know.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Because I can't fix something that I'm unaware of.
Yes. Let me know now.
Let me know.
I'm bowing out. I'm old. Right. You got your king you asked for.
Mm-hmm. Wow. 6. And Shemu-el said unto the people, it is Yahuwah that advanced Moshe and Aaron, and that brought your fathers up out of the land of Mitzrayim. Now therefore stand still, that I may reason with you before Yahuwah of all the righteous acts of Yahuwah, which he did to you and to your fathers. When Yaakov was come into Mitzrayim, and your fathers cried unto Yahuwah, then Yahuwah sent Moshe and Aaron, which brought forth your fathers out of Mitzrayim, and made them dwell in this place. And when they forgot Yahuwah Elohim, he sold them into the hands of Sisera, captain of the host of Hatzor, and into the hand of the Philistine, and into the hand of the king of Moab. And they fought against them. And they cried unto El Yahuwah and said, we have sinned because we have forsaken Yahuwah and have served Baal and Ashtaroth. But now deliver us out of the hand of our enemies, and we will serve you. And Yahuwah sent Yerubbabal and Bidan and Yatak and Shemu-el, and delivered you out of the hand of your enemies on every side, and ye dwelled safe. And when ye saw that Nachash, the king of the children of Ammon, came against you, ye said unto me, nay, but a king shall reign over us. When Yahuwah Elohim was your king. Now therefore behold the king whom ye have chosen, and whom ye have desired. And behold, Yahuwah has set a king over you. If ye will fear Yahuwah and serve him, and obey his voice, and not rebel against the commandments of Yahuwah, then shall both ye and also the king that reigns over you continue following Yahuwah Elohim. But if ye will not obey the voice of Yahuwah, but rebel against the commandment of Yahuwah, then shall the hand of Yahuwah be against you, as it was against your fathers.
Yeah, y'all peep that? He said, I don't care who you have over you. You still obeying that Torah.
Yep.
You think you going to get out obeying that Torah because he gave you a king? And you think the king going to have the authority to come in and change laws?
Nope.
Not so, boo.
Nope.
You and your king better obey Torah. Same, you see how nothing changed?
Nothing.
He said, but the king you wanted, he gave you y'all know what I'm trying to say. Specific words.
That right.
It's the king you chose. It's the king he gave you according to what you wanted. Absolutely. He gave you exactly what you wanted.
That's right.
But you still gonna keep that Torah. Or I'm still coming through.
Woo.
I'm still the one that brought you out of Egypt. I'm still the one that won all those wars for you. Not Moshe, not no king, not Saul, not nobody. It was still me. Keep that commandments. Obey that Torah, or I'll still come through there.
See,
Ain't nothing changed.
I just don't want him to come through there in that tone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All you do is put somebody over you now that can just take your children, like Samuel told them.
Yep.
Take your daughters, make them be in his kitchens, put your sons in the war. He has authority to do all that, but can he win a war without me? No. Yahuwah's letting him know no. Still can't do it.
No. 16. Now therefore stand and see this great thing, which Yahuwah will do before your eyes. Is it not wheat harvest today? I will call unto El Yahuwah, and he shall send thunder and rain, that ye may perceive and see that your wickedness is great, which ye have done in the sight of Yahuwah, in asking you a king. The disrespect. So Shemu-el called unto El Yahuwah, and Yahuwah sent thunder and rain that day. And all the people greatly feared Yahuwah and Shemu-el. And all the people said unto El Shemu-el, pray for your servants unto El Yahuwah Elohim, that we die not. For we have added unto all our sins this evil, to ask us a king.
It's like he's giving them that one last chance to say, okay, we acknowledge we was wrong. Take the king back. We'll take Yahuwah. We'll take Yahuwah.
No. It's always something that they gotta see. Like,
yeah.
It's always like, why does it take? It's like a parent, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you ask your child to do something, mm-hmm. and you ask them nicely, listen, go and clean up your room, and mm-hmm. so we can go ahead and do what we need to do. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, and they ain't do it. Mm-hmm. But then when you got to bite your lip.
Yeah.
Boy, didn't I tell you to do what I asked you? And then all of a sudden they all of a sudden used to work for Mary Helper Services. I don't know how to clean the room, the best out of the best. It's like, why do you wait till I get upset instead of just doing what I asked you? Mm-hmm. Like, it's like when they see y'all.
Yeah, when they see it.
Cutting up. Mm-hmm. Then they want, I remember we sinned.
Yeah, that happened in Genesis last night. She kept running her mouth, acting crazy. I said, okay. Keep to me, and then she act crazy to her papa. We said, okay. You're the one gonna be hollering, why are you guys being mean to me? Keep it up. She kept it up. Oh. She started crying. Why are you guys being mean to me? I said, we told you it was gonna happen.
Yep.
You pushed us to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Now you gonna stay on the edge crying.
Yep. Now let's see if they're gonna stay on the edge crying. They're probably gonna forget in like 8.3 seconds. And even then, that's a lot of time for them.
Right.
Boy, our people. All right. And Shemu-el, verse 20, and Shemu-el said unto the people, fear not, ye have done all this wickedness, yet turn not aside from following Yahuwah, but serve Yahuwah with all your heart. And turn ye not aside, for then should ye go after vain things, which cannot profit nor deliver, for they are vain. Ooh, that's a deep thing right there. Which cannot profit nor deliver. Boy, hold on.
They are vain.
They are vain. I just got done watching Marlon Wayne saying, like, I only have 2 cars. He said the first car he got was a Range Rover, and it's because when he first got money, he was like, he needed that thing, right?
Oh, okay.
He said, and then after when I got that thing, he said, I realized it was nothing. Mm-hmm. It didn't mean nothing. He said, so I only have 2 cars. One is that old car, but the other one's a tough one. But they mean absolutely nothing. Mm-hmm. Just because you got money and you be able to access this stuff, he said, it means nothing.
Mm-hmm. It's just a car.
It's just what it is. It still depreciates just like the next car.
Even more so. Yeah.
Right. And we still run after vain things. Mm-hmm. And even so, this day and time, it's a lot of vanity going around.
A lot.
Ain't nothing real. You got makeup tattoos, tattoo makeup. You
filters.
got filters. Ain't nothing real these days on the men or on the women. Like the men getting injections.
Yep. Everybody.
Men getting wigs, women getting wigs. I mean, why not book an appointment together? Just
right. Operations, changing your cells and
ain't nothing. Listen,
it's all vain.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to do some thorough research for my son's wives. You hear me?
Seriously.
We need to know how you came into the world. I need to see the very listen.
And now they lying on birth certificates.
Girl. Yeah. Oh man. All right. This is a scary time we live in. Well, no, it don't have to be though. All right. Let me see. Verse 22. For Yahuwah will not forsake his people for his great name's sake, because he has pleased Yahuwah to make you his people. Moreover, as for me, far be it that I should sin against Yahuwah in ceasing to pray for you. But I will teach you the good and the right way. Only fear Yahuwah and serve him in truth, with all your heart, for consider how great things he has done for you. But if ye shall still do wickedly, ye shall be consumed, both ye and your king.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were rocking with us in our Sabbath meeting, what does fear mean?
Oh yeah, something with the absence of something.
Remember, we had a lesson on it a little bit. So those that know what we're talking about, or you might have listened to it on the cryofjudah.org and heard our Sabbath teaching.
Mm-hmm.
What does that word fear? What does to make it easier for you? What does it not mean?
Yeah,
let's go there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all work on that as we get into chapter 13. And okay, chapter 13. Shaul reigned 1 year, and when he had reigned 2 years over Yasharel. Let me read that again. Mm-hmm. Shaul reigned 1 year, and when he had reigned 2 years over Yasharel, Shaul chose him 3,000 men of Yasharel, whereof 2,000 were with Shaul in Michmash, and in the mount of Bet-al, and 1,000 were with Jonathan in Gibeah and Benjamin. And the rest of the people he sent every man to his tent. And Jonathan smote the garrison of the Philistine that was in Gaba, and the Philistine heard of it. And Shaul blew the shofar throughout all the land, saying, Let the Hebrews hear. And all Yasharel heard say that Shaul had smitten the garrison of the Philistine, and that Yasharel also had an abomination with the Philistine. And the people were called together after Shaul till Gilgal.
So he said, basically he said Shaul reigned the first year. Yeah, nothing really happened. But in that second year, that's when he started calling men. So he said, how many were
3,000.
3,000 were with him. And then was it 1,000?
With 2,000,
Jonathan. And 1,000 with Jonathan as his son.
Okay.
So Jonathan went to another place. So now he's starting to call your men, basically draft them in case I need them for war.
Okay.
So these are coming with me. These are going with Prince Jonathan.
Okay.
And then we see that he got into it with the Philistines.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and that's why he said Shaul, because Jonathan is his son.
Mm-hmm. Jonathan is his son.
Okay. All right. Verse 5. And the Philistine gathered themselves together to fight with Yasharel, 30,000 chariots and 6,000 horsemen, and people as the sand which is on the sea shore in multitude. And they came up and pitched in Michmash, eastward from Bet-aven. When the men of Yasharel saw that they were in a strait, and this is in the parentheses, it says, for the people were distressed, and I end the parentheses. Then the people did hide themselves in caves, and in the thickets, and in rocks, and in high places, and in pits. And some of the Hebrews went over the Jordan to the land of Gad and Gilead. As for Shaul, he was yet in Gilgal, and all the people followed him trembling. So
basically they got scared.
Yeah.
So he went up against the Philistines. He defeated the Philistines, came back with this big old huge army. Hebrews got scared. Why? Why are you scared? Are you not being obedient?
I don't know why you don't remember all the triumphs y'all had, the victories with the Most High.
Yeah.
That
There's no
must
reason
have
for
been
you
a
to be
big
scared.
Philistines to make you forget all your history.
Mm-hmm. It's a bunch of them.
That's crazy. All right, verse 8. And he tarried 7 days according to the set time that Shemu-el had appointed. But Shemu-el came not to Gilgal, and the people were scattered from him. And Shaul said, Bring hither an ascending smoke offering to me and peace offerings. And he offered the ascending smoke offering. And it came to pass that as soon as he had made an end of offering the ascending smoke offering, behold, Shemu-el came. And Shaul went out to meet him, that he might salute him.
Okay, I want to see. Oh, okay. How many people? Sorry, y'all. We just heard the noise.
Yeah.
How many people caught that? What did Saul just do? What did he just do? Anybody catch it? What did he do? Who is he? First, remember who he is.
Oh.
What did he just do?
Can I? Okay, no.
You can kind of in a minute. Don't overthink it. I just want to see if you caught it.
You want me to throw it again?
What did he just do? Yeah, read it.
Okay. Verse 9. I'll start at 9. Mm-hmm. And Shaul said, Bring hither ascending smoke offering to me and peace offerings. And he offered the ascending smoke offering. And it came to pass that as soon as he had made an end of the offering, the ascending smoke offering, behold, Shemu-el came, and Shaul went out to meet him, that might salute him.
Don't try to read 11. So some people know probably already.
Auntie Kim, she says, instead of calling on Elohim, he called on a man. Okay.
Okay, wait.
If you don't read it, don't read 11. Just put your hand on the verse 11. Don't read it.
I would say
straight with witchcraft. Okay, but how so? How so? How so?
Yeah, why witchcraft?
But you on the line, so we ain't gonna hang up. We gonna put you through. Rangi said he wasn't supposed to offer a sacrifice. That part right there. We have to click over, Auntie Shani. We have to click over because Rangi was on it. That's right.
That's right. He is not a Levite. Samuel said, "Wait for me."
Sure did.
Saul said, "You taking too long. I'm gonna do it myself." Oh, really? As soon as he finished,
he was right there.
Samuel shows up.
See,
he said, "Wait." Samuel said, "Go and wait." I don't care about the people getting scared. He didn't say if the people get scared, act on your own. It didn't matter. It didn't matter if Samuel got killed on the way to Saul. Wait for another Levite.
Don't you do it.
You ain't supposed to be offering them no peace, no nothing.
You actually should be learning.
Nothing. See, that's what happens when you are made the king and you ain't thinking it like all the other nations. That's what all the other nations' kings do. Mm-hmm. That's not what you do.
They move on emotion.
Yes, that's not what you do.
Ooh.
You still have to follow my Torah.
Order.
I told you that. He said, "Wait." But no, you ain't. You in violation.
Ooh, that's kind of like when you get in a position and they say, okay, well, we're going to bring you into like, we're going to show you how to do things. And you like, oh, I got it. Mm-hmm. I done read it. I done glanced over it. Mm-hmm. I know what I'm supposed to do. And then you cause a big old problem.
Yep.
Because you didn't properly get the training that you were supposed to be. So you can understand the order of how it flows, how the business flow or the company flow. Mm-hmm. Or even in your assembly. If there's a specific title or position you hold, and your pastor or moray say, hey, I need you to do this, and you say, oh, okay, but he was supposed to get back to me on Wednesday.
Mhm.
It's Wednesday night now. He's supposed to get back to me Wednesday. It's night. I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
You out of order.
Out of order.
And you don't know if you affect those that are among you. But let's see. Y'all think it's gonna affect those among him? The people of Yasharel? It's a clear yes. Let's see. Auntie Melly Mel, she said, moved on his own authority.
Yes.
Stepped all the way out of line. Girl, not halfway, not even a smidget. All the way.
He didn't make you priest or make you king and priest. He made you king.
Talk about someone that's not understanding the assignment.
Didn't.
All right, let's get to it. And Shemu-el said, what have you done? And Shaul said, because I saw that the people were scattered from me, and that you came not within the days appointed, and that the Philistines gathered themselves together at Michmash. Therefore said I, the Philistine will come down now upon me to Gilgal, and I have not made supplication unto Yahuwah. I forced myself, therefore, and offered ascending smoke offering. And Shemu-el said to Shaul, you have done foolishly. You have not guarded the commandments of Yahuwah Eloheka, which he commanded you. For now would Yahuwah have established your kingdom upon El Yasharel forever? But now your kingdom shall not continue. Yahuwah has sought him a man after his own heart, and Yahuwah has commanded him to be captain over his people, because you have not guarded that which Yahuwah commanded you.
Pause.
All the way.
You failed the test. I don't care if the people left you. I don't care nothing about no Philistines at the Michmash and I don't care nothing about that. You seen me work. Mm-hmm. You heard about my works. Mm-hmm. And Samuel came the very day he told you he was coming. Wait. He came too late for you.
That's it. He said, I had to force myself. I had to make myself do it. Who you fooling?
Come on now. Had you not been king, if you was just in the army and he said, tell the army to go there and wait, you wouldn't have did that. But you king, so you figure I gotta go, you know.
Mm-hmm. Listen.
Yahuwah made me king, so I can do this.
Don't worry, y'all. I got it.
And you forced yourself. Poor thing.
I had to force myself.
You, oh baby, had to force himself.
What a lame excuse.
To offer offerings. All you doing is making this worse. Mm-hmm. You know how when your child talk too much and they're already in trouble, you just say, baby, be quiet. Because I love you.
You say be quiet.
You know, say shut up. Mm-hmm. Just don't get yourself in more trouble. Right. You already in enough trouble.
Don't do too much. Yeah.
You're doing too much now. Mm-hmm. And just with that one, because he wanted Saul to establish himself as somebody who would stand firm, mm-hmm. teach it to your children that no matter what happens, follow Torah, mm-hmm. follow Yahuwah's commandment, because the Philistines are really no problem.
Right.
They could have been right here in your face. He said, don't worry about it.
He would have took it away.
Follow commandments. Follow Torah. I said, wait. And it ain't like you went out to go fight them.
Right.
You offered you. Mm-mm.
You don't even know how we do what we do here.
Mm-mm. It ain't like you said, well, they was just right here in my face and they threw the punch, so I hit them back. It wasn't even that. You just went out on your little own, and you can't be trusted. You can't be trusted.
So this, I know right here, as someone that hasn't read the book of 1 Samuel, I can already tell this ain't gonna go well. Mm-hmm. I already know. It's not going well.
Mhm.
Auntie Kim said you have no faith or nor trust.
Mhm.
Yeah, he just moving on his own
Mhm.
accord.
Mhm.
And the saddest thing is the people he playing it like the people is on his mind
Mhm.
and is at the center of his move, but really it's not. It's him.
Yes.
He is at the
So
center because
this
he
is
don't want nothing to happen to him.
yeah. Yeah.
And so, but
Yeah.
it's going to affect everyone.
Mhm.
Same with everything.
Mhm.
If you are given a certain assignment,
Mhm.
you got to watch how you move in that
You
assignment.
do. You really do. You can't be worried about because this is something like the Ruach was dealing with me on this. It was don't ask me what day it was, but it wasn't. It was a few days ago. Like, cause y'all know me. Come on, most of y'all anyway. Them demons come at me. We finna fight. We get ready to fight.
Yeah.
He said, "Okay, what if?" And everybody in my assembly knows this. What if something was to happen and people was to come and they all in your face, and I just told you just to stand there, and everybody in the assembly was like, "Michelle ain't gonna do nothing. She be talking that game." What would you do? Would you fight back just to not lose face, or would you just stay there? That's what you need to practice.
Oh.
That's what he came at me with. Oh man.
Oh.
Does that mean I'm gonna be looking crazy one day? Like I really want to fight, but I'm just gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be like, "Yeah, Michelle, I thought you was all big and bad and like that." But if I say don't move, because you're gonna lose. Either the people gonna see you lose, or the people gonna see you humble yourself.
That's it. That's it.
Because it say I didn't tell you to do nothing right now.
That's right.
But just let me do it. Just sit back, let me do it.
And I know we're talking about the battle, but at the same time, like it still can be applied to our life, our daily life.
Because that's what he was going through.
Exactly.
What are you gonna do?
Exactly. Are you going to succumb to what you heard and what you know? It could be true. Okay?
Yes.
The police can be on their way. Okay.
Yep.
Whatever, the people can be on your way, but are you still gonna be like Auntie Cammie said? Let me put some respect on it. Auntie Cammie said, obedience.
Yes.
Are you still gonna be obedient to what Yah told you? Not around not what your surroundings is telling you.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's still a fixed fight.
It is.
You got a whole win.
It is.
Auntie Kim said that's factual. Control your emotions.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because it ain't about me.
It ain't about
It ain't about Samuel. It ain't about Saul. It's about Yahuwah. What did he say?
Facts.
What did he say?
And it's so crazy because Auntie, she has such an influence. Like, what if she just said, you know what, LaVon, I know, but you know what, we're going to do this. Okay. She's my elder. I'm going to take note. I'm going to follow. But it will affect me.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So even when we were talking there, I said, Auntie Shelly, I feel like tomorrow and the next day we shouldn't do. She said, you know what? I was going to talk to you about that. The Ruach will confirm things, and we'll get into that after story time.
Yeah.
But the Ruach will confirm whether you're supposed to do something or stay, right? We do have to learn how to control our emotions because if we don't, they be like, buckle up, baby, because you about to go on a ride, okay? And you're not gonna recognize where your emotions gonna lead you.
Yep.
You're probably gonna see all red and black out.
Because I was gonna try my best to at first I thought I'll just leave at this time until it never works out like that. No. And then I would have been on the road all like, God, I gotta make it back. I said it's story time. I posted, no. We can't be frazzled when we come into story time, and we don't. We both travel, to do story time, and everyone that does story time, not just her or myself, but Auntie Cammie travel a ways, Auntie Shelly, Uncle James, Cousin James. We all travel to do story time, so sometimes we just have to let wisdom play a part. Yes. And go as Yah leads, you know? And because our I don't know if your weather have bipolar issues, but out here in the Bay Area, one day it wants to be sunny, the next day it wants to be gloom and doom and repent. Like today.
Right.
It rained a couple of times. We was over here. I was like, Genesis is raining. I didn't bring no raincoat for you.
Oh, what in the world? Yeah, so our weather be, I mean, it's trans weather, okay?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Till it's not. All right. Where where are we at?
15.
Okay, 15. And Shemu-el arose and got him up from Gilgal unto Gibeah, Benjamin. And Shaul numbered the people that were present with him, about 600 men. And Shaul and Jonathan his son, the people that were present with them, abode in Gibeah of Benjamin. But the Philistines encamped in Michmash.
The Philistines still in Michmash.
While you could have been waiting.
They ain't moved.
And the spoilers came out of the camps of the Philistines in 3 companies. 1 company turned unto the way that leads to Ophrah, unto the land of Shaul. And another company turned the way to Beth Horon. And another company turned to the way of the borders that looks to the valley of Sevioim. That's as close as it's going to get tonight. But if you got your book, you see the word. Towards the wilderness, okay? Now there was no smith found throughout all the land of Yasharel. For the Philistines said, lest the Hebrews make them swords or spears.
So they got rid of all the blacksmiths.
Wow.
Them, you know, that know how to forge iron and steel and all that.
He was
said,
like,
let them make some weapons.
They ain't gonna make nothing.
Philistine said they ain't gonna have no weapons, they ain't gonna have no chariots, they ain't coming against us. We taking them all.
Wow. But all Yasharel went down to the Philistine to sharpen every man his plowshare and his hoe and his axe, and his mattock. Yet they had a file for the mattocks and for the coulters or coulters and for the forks and for the axes and to sharpen the goads. So it came to pass in the day of the battle, that there was neither sword nor spear found in the hand of any of the people that were with Shaul and Jonathan, but with Shaul and with Jonathan his son was there found. And the garrison of the Philistine went out to the passage of Michmash.
Let me tell you, these Philistines are smart.
Very.
Basically, and this is just the way the world is going now. They said, we gonna own all the blacksmith shops. So when Yasharel comes through there, when the people who ain't paying attention, oh yeah, fix my sword, they gonna leave all their swords there.
Give us your guns, your weapons.
Yes, they gonna leave all their swords there. You gonna go back and be like, well, where the blacksmith that shop used to be right there?
Shut down.
Well, they closed. They out of business. Mm-hmm. You left without nothing. He said, but Saul and Jonathan was a little bit smart. They had like some people that had like little files. So in other words, it's harder, but it can still sharpen. So they still had some weapons, a remnant.
Ooh-wee. That's so crazy how they tell us to like, put away, turn in your weapons and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And we like, oh yeah, so we can reduce crime.
Love. No more school shootings.
Such a great idea. But yeah, you don't even know. It's just to leave you defenseless.
To leave you defenseless. That's all it is. Food, all that.
Baby, you better register your stuff.
Child. See, ain't nothing changed.
Ain't nothing new. Nothing new.
Enemy's still up to the same
old tricks. Thing. That's why we got to read our history so we can see how they move. And we be like, hey, y'all, they doing that 1 Samuel stuff.
Yeah.
They doing that 1 Samuel. And everybody that know 1 Samuel, y'all know it's speaking in code. Like, hey, that's that 1 Samuel. That's that 13th chapter. You know what I'm saying?
That's them blacksmiths. Don't take them your guns.
Don't take them your guns. Don't do that. Nevertheless, we're gonna go into 14. Now it came to pass upon a day that Jonathan, the son of Shaul, said unto the young men that bore his armor, come and let us go over to the Philistines garrison that is on the other side. But he told not his father. And Shaul tarried in the uttermost part of Gibeah, under a pomegranate tree, which is in Migron. And the people that were with him were about 600 men. And Akiyahu, the son of Akitauv, Ichabod's brother, the son of Peniach, the son of Eli, Yahuwah's priest, and Shiloh wearing an ephod. And the people knew not that Jonathan was gone.
What did Jonathan do? I don't remember this.
And between the passages by which Jonathan sought to go over unto the Philistines' garrison, there was a sharp rock on the one side and a sharp rock on the other side. And the name of the one was Batsets, and the name of the other was Seneh. The forefront of the one was situated northward over against Michmash, and the other southwards over against Gibeah. And Jonathan said to the young men that bore his armor, Come, and let us go over unto the garrison of these uncircumcised. It may be that Yahuwah will work for us, for there is no restraint to Yahuwah to save by many or by few. And his armor bearer said unto him, Do all that is in your heart. Turn you, behold, I am with you according to your heart. Then said Jonathan, Behold, we will pass over unto these men, and we will discover ourselves unto them. If they say thus unto us, Tarry until we come to you, then we will stand still in our place, and will not go up unto them. But if they say thus, Come up unto us, then we will go up, for Yahuwah has delivered them into our hands, and this shall be a sign unto us.
So Jonathan got some faith. He ain't like his daddy.
I don't know how to take Jonathan's action.
But
his daddy know. Is this Yahuwah's doing?
It's
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a splack. I don't know. You start off with two borders, sharp rocks. I don't know how to take this. Somebody gonna get splat. I don't know. All right.
Okay, let's see.
And both of them discovered themselves unto the garrison of Philistines. So they made themselves aware or know.
So they both know each other is there.
Okay. And the Philistines said, Behold, the Hebrew come forth out of the holes where they had hidden themselves. And the men of the garrison answered Jonathan and his armor bearer and said, Come up to us, and we will show you a thing. And Jonathan said unto his armor bearer, Come up after me, for Yahuwah has delivered them into the hand of Yasharel. I don't know. It sounds like a trick. It sounds like
it's definitely the Philistines are tricking them. The Philistines are not. When they say come to us, they know that's the king's son. Kill him. That's the name mine. That's the king's son. Kill him. But Jonathan is thinking, okay, he must have prayed about it because he has an answer.
Didn't say that. Nope.
You're right, it didn't say that, but he has like an answer. He's saying if they say they're going to come to us, we just going to sit still. But if they say tell us to come to them, that means Yahuwah deliver them into our hands.
But see,
so we'll see.
Yeah, but it also reminds me when they said, well, all we got to do is bring this thing out and we're going to win the battle, and Yahuwah will win the battle for
us.
You mean?
Yeah. We're going to see if this was a faith
thumbs
move
down for me. I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember this and I can't.
Oh, thumbs up if y'all think it's a faith move. Thumbs down if you think it's going to be all bad. I think it's going to be all bad, but that's just me. All right. 13. And Jonathan climbed up upon his hands and upon his feet, and his armor bearer after him. And they fell before Jonathan, and his armor bearer slew.
Keep going.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to process. His armor bearer?
Okay, read 13.
Let me read 12.
Okay.
And the men of the garrison answered Jonathan and his armor bearer and said, Come up to us, and we will show you a thing. And Jonathan said unto his armor bearers, Come up after me, for Yahuwah has delivered them into the hand of Yasharel.
So he's telling his armor bearers, I'm going to go first.
Right.
Come up behind me, which
really
they should be in front of him. But he's saying, come on, because I believe Yahuwah has delivered them into our hands. So I'm going to go first. In case there's any doubt, I'm going to be the first one to go. You come up behind me. You be behind me.
That says he thinks Jonathan is moving by faith. And he capitalized that word faith.
That's what
I still give it a thumbs down, but we're going to see.
Yeah.
Because it looked like Jonathan ain't moving at all. But it could be my reading. And Jonathan climbed up upon his hands and upon his feet, and his armor bearer after him. And they fell before Jonathan. And his armor bearer slew after him.
Because remember, he's going up into a... So when it says he's climbing up.
So slew? His armor bearer slew him? Or slew after?
No. See, and they fell before Jonathan, which means Jonathan killed a bunch of them. They fell before him. And then his armor bearer comes up and kills some more.
Oh, why didn't y'all tell me? Okay. Well, but say it be your own people. Rumors was about to get started. All right. And the first slaughter, which Jonathan and his armor bearer made, was about 20 men, within as it was a half acre of land, which a yoke of oxen might plow. And there was trembling in the host in the field, and among all the people, the garrison and the spoilers, they also trembled, and the earth quaked. So it was a very great trembling. And the watchmen of Shemu-el in Gibeah of Benjamin looked, and behold, the multitude melted away, and they went on beating down one another. Then said Shemu-el unto the people that were with him, Number now, and see who is gone from us. And when they had numbered, behold, Jonathan and his armor bearer were not there. And Shemu-el said unto Yahu, Bring hither the ark of Elohim. For the ark of Elohim was at that time with the children of Yasharel.
Now why? So basically Saul said, wait a minute, they're getting smaller in number. Who's out there killing them? Who left here? They said Jonathan ain't here, dude.
Or his armor bearer.
Or his armor bearer, they ain't here. So it must be them killing the Philistine. Why go get the ark?
That's that I'm a genie in a bottle.
Why are you going to get the ark?
That's that you trying to see. This is what happens when you just make man your king.
The ark ain't where it's supposed to be now, because who the priest said the ark.
Yeah, somebody.
Now you gonna go send for the ark.
Woo! Okay. Let me get into this comment. Auntie Kim, she says, so he is not moving like a coward like his dad. Girl, apparently not. He fooled me.
Yeah. He fooled
me.
He's a little different.
Yeah, he different. I was like, okay, I thought he was moving out of disobedience.
And the first thing Saul does is go get the ark. You already in trouble with Samuel.
Yeah.
For what you just did.
I told you, if can't get right is a person, it's him.
For offering acting like you the priest. Now you finna call for the ark.
Which a priest should touch and do.
The ark of the covenant. Which you can't even touch.
This man is just selfish. Dad says he didn't want Jonathan to get any credit. But it's your son. Why?
I don't know, Saul a mess. What I remember of Saul, he is very jealous.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Of your own. Well, there's that in Yasharel as well. Where are we? 19. My Yah today. And it came to pass while Shemu-el talked unto the priest that the noise that was in the host of the Philistines went on and increased. And Shemu-el said unto the priest, Withdraw your hand. And Shemu-el and all the people that were with him assembled themselves, and they came to battle. And behold, every man's sword was against his fellow, and there was a very great discomfiture. Moreover, the Hebrews that were with the Philistines before that time, which went up with them into the camp from the country round about, even they also turned to be with Yasharel, that were with Shemu-el and Jonathan. Likewise, all the men of Yasharel, which had hid themselves in the mount of Ephraim, when they heard the Philistines fled, Even they also followed hard after them in the battle. So Yahuwah saved Yasharel that day, and the battle passed over unto Bet Aven. And the men of Yasharel was distressed that day, for Shaul had adjured the people, saying, Cursed be the man that eats any food until evening, that I may be avenged on my enemies. So none of the people tasted any food. And all they of the land came to a wood, and there was honey upon the ground. And when the people were come into the wood, behold, the honey dropped, but no man put his hand to his mouth, for the people feared the oath. But Jonathan heard not when his father charged the people with 7 oaths, wherefore he put forth the end of the rod that was in his hand, and dipped it in a honeycomb, and put his hand to his mouth, and his eyes were enlightened. Mhm. Then answered one of the people and said, Your father straightly charged the people with 7 oaths, saying, Cursed be the man that eats any food this day. And the people were faint. Then said Jonathan, My father has troubled the land. See, I pray you, how my eyes have been enlightened, because I cannot go on reading on story time. I can't. We're already at an hour.
Are we?
But I tell you, something good is coming next. Don't you look? Put your hand right there. Don't look. Don't you look.
Oh, hey, I'm even
That's the purpose of a clip. Don't look, y'all. Put your hand. Close your Bible. 1, 2, 3. Close. Oh, there you go. Woo.
So basically,
let me close that.
King Saul is making foolish moves. You got men fighting, and you're saying don't eat. First of all,
they're hungry.
You had nothing to even do with this battle. Not really. Come on, And he's saying right before your eyes, some of the Philistines are even killing themselves.
Yes.
This has nothing to do with you. Not really. This was Jonathan's fate.
Yes.
You're trying to take it over. Jonathan didn't even hear about. Basically, Jonathan's not even under your oath.
Yeah.
Because he didn't even hear what you said.
And y'all made that intentional, probably.
Yes. Jonathan, he ate him some honey. He was like, I feel good now.
Okay, so is that what it means to be enlightened?
Enlightened, yeah. I was hungry. I got some food. I feel better. You know how it is to be hungry. And get some food. They're fighting a whole battle. And Saul is now, just like Brother Amore said, he's trying to get he don't like Jonathan. He's making sure Jonathan don't get none of this glory. So now he's coming in with his own set of rules, and you was about to go take that ark until you saw something different happen. You had the priest there talking to him. He's like, oh wait a minute. Ooh. Maybe we don't need that right now. Ooh, you are working it, but in your heart, you was gonna go get it. Until the battle made another shift against the Philistines. And more of them was dying. Wow. And then more of our people was coming out the woodwork that was scared before and going after the Philistines. Now you're going, oh, maybe I don't need the ark.
You know what I thought when I got into Samuel and Saul? I actually thought that Saul was going to be good for like at least a generation.
2nd year.
He on year 2. He cutting up on year 2.
Remember, that's why when you start to read, you was a little confused. Like, wait, did it just say year 1 and now we on 2? It ain't really saying that because year 1 he was good. Year 2 start acting up. Year 2.
Listen, when a person show you who they are, believe him. He's showing you straight up who he is. But that's what the people asked for.
That's what people asked for.
And I thought Saul was going.
And your own son know you out of order.
Right.
Your own son knows you.
Well, do he? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't read that part. Do he know?
You just saw it. He just did. I'm not even going to tell my daddy because he's going to be doing too much. Mm-hmm. He's going to do it wrong. Mm-hmm. Jonathan did it right, or he wouldn't have won.
That's true.
See, that's true. That's how you know Yah says if you're in disobedience.
That's true. That is very
true. Something has to it has to affect something other than the person in disobedience. I kind of don't even know how to say that for something for y'all to say, I'm gonna make this work, but I'm gonna come back later on and this person gonna get punished. He said, but Jonathan had to have been doing something right.
Yeah.
He had to have been moving in obedience, or it wouldn't have went down like that.
Absolutely, I agree. Let's get into this comment. All right. Auntie Linda, she says, I remember this book, but I won't say anything.
I can't even remember what's going to happen next.
Okay. I don't even know what's going to happen.
I remember something with Jonathan's character that comes next, but I just don't remember this. All of this.
Rangi says, ooh, I was deep in that story. That clip got me good. Got her too. Auntie Kim goes, because Yah said he was looking for a man after his heart. And Jonathan.
I'm glad you caught that.
Oh, that's so true. Yeah. And Jonathan.
So he told Saul. He told Saul, you're rejected. I would have established your kingdom forever, but you're rejected.
You told him that tonight?
Yeah, we just read it.
We didn't read that part.
Mm-hmm. Go back to
this is the part where y'all get to see this part. Hold on.
Where did we start? Tell me where we started.
We
13?
started
yes, when he just disobeyed.
When he made that food.
Here we go. And Samuel said unto Elishah, you have done foolishly. You have not guarded the commandment of Yahuwah Elohika, which he commanded you. For now would Yahuwah have established your kingdom upon Yasharel forever. But now your kingdom shall not continue. Yahuwah has sought him a man after his own heart.
Oh, right.
Nobody. So it can't be Jonathan, because Jonathan is Saul's son, and therefore his kingdom will be established forever. So it can't be Jonathan.
Also,
even though Jonathan is right.
Yes. Okay.
Even though he loves Jonathan, he said, but because of this, it's not going to. I don't want to say too much.
Oh, I think I get it. Okay.
It's not that Jonathan does not seek Yahuwah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because Saul messed up, it's not going to be your line.
And he ain't the father that's going to lie, right? So, but so now that's why somebody else come into play. Mm-hmm. I love how that comes together. I get it. Yes. So much fun when you get it. All right. Rangi says, I have read this, but I love the insight from Storytime because some parts I missed. Girl, you saw that. Didn't you just see I missed that whole part? And I'm the one that read it. How did that go? I don't know. But I missed that whole part.
But when we read more, the only reason why you missed it because you haven't read you don't know some of the other story in front of it.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So I caught it because I knew some of the other story in front. Like,
got you.
And this is the first time I caught this.
Wow.
Him saying this. I was like, oh, he point blank said it.
He rejected him.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's so good. All right, y'all. So we won't be meeting.
Sorry.
The
next 2 days.
Yeah.
Sorry. I have to I'll be in San Francisco and it's kind of iffy if I'm gonna get back. Trust me, I don't want to go, but I tried to ask Rock to give me a way out, but he was like, no.
Yes.
You're going.
And if you know anything about that Bay Area traffic, especially San Francisco, you ain't making it back in time for story time.
I was going to try. I really was. I was working it out in my mind. It's like, nope. You just gonna make yourself crazy.
Yep. And I didn't want to put that stress on and trying to make it on time. And I was like, nah, it's just not gonna work. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So anytime when we're not able to do story time, please, it's not because of an emotional decision. It really is because Yahuwah had both confirmed within both of us, okay, don't do it tonight or sometimes take a week off because sometimes you read so much and you're applying what you read so much. It gets overwhelming.
Yes.
As the readers and commentators and all that stuff, it gets overwhelming because we're held accountable to the stuff that we're reading.
Yes.
And it's like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to read no more.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, this is a lot. But and sometimes we stress ourselves and it's like take a week off.
Stress out. Yeah.
Deflate.
Yes.
Deflate. Rest in me. And then we come back restored and we're like, let's go.
Yeah.
And we're applying it through and we're eager and excited to bring it to you. And I hope that y'all feel his ruach when we read it. And I hope y'all see y'all forefathers, your foremothers in the scriptures. Yourselves, your characteristics. I hope you see the characteristics of your father, Yahuwah, and that he's not just love, love. But he is, I will whoop that tail if you don't quit acting up.
Keep it up.
Keep it up.
You got one
more time. I hope you see that side of him. And then I hope you see the side. What did he say? Baby, don't worry, girl. Baby girl, I got you. Son, I got you. Don't let daddy handle it. I hope you see that side.
Sit down.
Right. Sit down.
You know, I can't remember her name. You know the girl's name that does like the she always look like the angels talking to her.
Oh yeah.
Like, did you all see the one where
when she thought she was going to the club?
Nah, I seen that one when she was playing Yahushai's mom. She was playing Mary. Okay. She was acting like she was Mary, and she was going over, some of the things Yahushai was saying to her. Like, she was like, "Boy, where you been? We've been looking for you all these days."
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, "Didn't you know I'd be about my father's business?" She said, boy, don't she act like we would act.
Right.
And then when she asked him about the wine, and he said, "What have I to do with you?" And she said, "No, you did not just King James me." Well, no, you didn't. Right. No, you did not just do that. And then when they said, Yahushua, your brother, before she uses Jesus, your mother and your brothers are outside looking for you and waiting for you. And he said, "Who's my mother? Who's our mother?" She came in. And then all of a sudden you see the angel at the gate going, "Jesus, what you doing here so early?" Right. She smacked her. Oh, it'd be so funny.
Right.
But I get what she's doing. She's trying to make it real, but you'll get it. Like, these are real people with real emotions. And Mary was cool, but she was still a Hebrew sister.
There you go.
Like, she wasn't.
Yes.
Why did you not tell us? Where she went, "Boy, we've been looking for you."
I didn't. Next time you tell me. You tell me
you just gonna leave. You had Bertha, Priscilla, everybody looking for you.
Boy, you about to run my blood pressure up. Get in this house.
And you over here in the temple.
Got the nerve to tell me you about your father's business. I know you. Oh, okay. Let me put that. You know what? I ain't gonna forget what you said, but don't do it. No.
Boy.
Don't do it. Yeah, we've been there. But that's Yahuwah do us.
Yes, that's how he do us. That's how he just did Saul. Oh, you forced yourself. Okay. Well, here go your punishment. Mm-hmm. I would establish you and your family as king forever. But nah.
Yeah.
I'm picking somebody after my own heart.
Ooh,
I gave them a king after the other nations like they asked for, and I was going to give you a chance. I gave you a chance. I gave you a test. You failed that one, and now you trying to... No.
So I ain't going to even wait for strike 3. You just fired. Okay? You just fired.
And if truth be told, you all know, if everybody... I know Ruach is Ruach. I know I ain't the only one got in trouble before. Mm-mm. I know he done talked to you like... what you not gonna do?
Oh, yeah.
That's where I get it from. Ruach, what you not gonna do?
Oh, yeah.
Is tell me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, listen. We're gonna tell ourselves on today? Yeah, well, I guess we are. So I think my mom had called me, right? Mm-hmm. And she said, "Did you call Dad's phone?" I said, "No, but Mom, you can he can check the phone and see if someone called him, right?" And she's like, "No, but I need to know if it was an emergency." I was like, "Mom, but he can still check his phone," like, right? And the Ruach got on me so hard. I think I was doing my husband's hair, and I was like, "Ew." ooh, I was like trying to make, like, Father, I didn't even get really smart. I didn't say nothing smart. Like, I was just letting her know. I'm like having this conversation in my head, justifying my actions, right?
Mhm.
I'm like, I was just letting her know that she don't need to call me to ask me if I called him, because he can check on his phone and he can see who called. And he was like, you read the commandments every Thursday. Honor, what is in there? Honor your mother and your father for. Ew. I had to, you know what, Mom?
Because you didn't have to do all that.
I
All you
did
had to do
not.
was answer
I
the
said,
question.
Mom, I am so sorry for how I answered you and for what I said. I'm sorry for what I said, Mom. I apologize for how I said it.
Mhm.
And you know, it's all right, baby. It's all right. I said, Dad, I apologize for how I said that, because at the end of the day, it's still his wife.
Mhm.
I apologize. Oh, the Ruach got on me so hard. I was like, ew, okay, Father. I didn't want to say, are you done yet? Because, you know, who am I to ask him if he's
Yeah.
done yet? But I
Yeah.
have to sit there and take it.
Mhm.
And then
That was Samuel's problem. You didn't take the first whooping.
yeah.
You going to something else. Now you finna elevate the offerings you already offered up, and you was really finna take that ark. And the
Mhm.
priest must have been telling you, dude, what's up? Because the priest is in front of you and y'all
Yes.
talking.
Yes.
So he must not have was giving in.
Ooh.
And then you just backed up when you saw what was going on. But that priest was that priest was like, nah, dude, we ain't taking no ark. Did you? No.
It's a whole boy for
He
me.
didn't take his first whooping.
I don't need no more. I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. I'm sure we all do.
We all do.
I just don't like him, but if I can learn, I can. I mean,
Just learn. Just keep learning.
yeah, every
Just
day.
keep learning.
It be this mouth.
And acknowledge.
Yeah. That's
Acknowledge. Keep learning and acknowledge that. Acknowledge whatever trait it is that's inside of you. If it's pride, if it's whatever, because he will work it out for you.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Well, with that being said, you all, thank you for allowing us to borrow 16 more minutes over our time. But we will see you on a whole Thursday on the fifth day on this week. Same time. It might be 6:03, it might be 6 o'clock, but y'all bear with us.
Time.
You know, we try to be on time. But with that being said, y'all, we love y'all. Continue to pray for us, Storytime family and the crew, and our assembly as we continue to bring whatever Yahuwah will have us to bring to you.
Yes.
Auntie Linda says, listen, disobedience will have you eating some chili cheese fries and paying the price for 3 days later and going, oh yeah. Especially if that chili cheese fries come with a Kraft single. Don't do it.
What was it? Ooh, no.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Yeah, that will be it. That will be it. I've been there. No, I haven't been there,
funny.
but yeah, 3 days. Okay. But did you rise on the first on that third day?
You cleaned out.
There you go. You rose up that toilet, huh? Third day. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later.
Shalom.
Shalom. She ain't sick no more.